Hi, this is Pam from Pam Rocks 50, and I'm coming to you today to show you this smoky, but summer appropriate bronze eye. I think it will be suitable for everybody. I use it every season, but I especially turn to it in the summertime. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, then keep watching. Thanks. Hi friends, it's Pam. Today I'm coming to you with a soft, bronzy smoky eye that I often use in the summer. It's quick to do. It's appropriate for, I wear it to work, you can wear it for an evening out. It's appropriate pretty much any time. And the bronze shade is so popular, I think you can find it at the, I know you can find it at the drugstore. Of course, high-end palettes, many have a bronze shade. Now the bronze shade that I am using is going to be MAC. It's one of my favorite ones. It's a bronzy, it's Mulch from this palette right here. Let me show it to you. It was a palette that Nordstrom put out a few years ago, and I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's the most popular bestsellers that Nordstrom has in the MAC line, and I don't think it's still available, but of course Mulch is available on its own. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be using. This is the palette. I've rediscovered this, pulled it out, and been using it all week. So here we go into this look, and to start with, I'm going to use this Urban Decay pencil in Whiskey, and just real messily, I'm going to line my top lid, real messy. I'm not aiming for a perfect line, and you'll see why, but of course I'm always going to slant it up a little bit like I always do. I got to fix those droopy eyes. Okay, I went into just about where my eyelashes start to thin out a little bit. Slanted and just over. Like I said, it doesn't have to be neat because we're going to go over it with eyeshadow, this Mulch. Now, this is, it appears, if I point it out to you, you might think, oh, that looks shimmery. And it is a little shimmery. It's actually one of the satin ones. And so, well, I normally wouldn't put a shimmer in my crease because of my slightly hooded eyes. I can use this just fine, and it's a perfect single shadow look. So I'm just loading up this little Real Techniques brush that's sort of dense, and I'm going in there at my lash line and just want the greatest amount of color right there at the lash line. And I'm blending out that that liner that we just put down. So let me get that going. Whoa! Poked myself in the eye there. Now we'll do this eye. I used a variation of this look for a friend a few years ago at her daughter's wedding. Used a slightly warmer bronze shade. This is like a neutral undertone, and it's perfect for my skin. Doesn't look too jarring. But she has a very warm undertone, and so I used a very bronze, true bronze shade, and it was so flattering to her blue eyes. I think this is flattering for blue or green eyes. I have green eyes, and this works real well. Now I'm getting out another brush, and this is just a crease brush. I'm going back in that same shadow, and because it's a different brush, it just applies it differently, not as packed and dense. So even though it's just the same color, it's going to look lighter as I go up into my crease. So just a slightly fluffier brush to do this work right here. And just okay. Let me check in my mirror here. It's hard to tell in the monitor. Okay. Now what I will do is grab another brush. This is the brush, I don't even know what it's called. I got it at Rite Aid years ago, but it's what I usually use for my brow bone. And I'm just going to use a mixture from this Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. Oh, I'm going to use a mixture of these. This is more of a pink tone. This is Halo and Enhance, which is yellow. I'm just going to use a mixture. Pat the brush in each color. Tap. And then just go up here. Just soften that out. I've already got my brows on, my base, my bronzer, which is from this palette, my powder, and my concealer. All of that is all done. Let me look in this and see if that's, well, I don't know. Not quite satisfied here. Blended it out a little too much. Okay. Now, using this same brush, I'm going to go back into this MAC palette, and these two light colors here, and they're slightly shimmery, not frosted in any way, but I'm going into, let's see, Vapor and Rice Paper, and I'm just loading my brush up with that, and I'm going to go into that inner corner, just to brighten that up a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to go in with a clean, fluffy brush now. Make sure, yep, it's clean, nothing on there. And feather that out some more. Okay, then using all that glitters, I'm gonna, which is in this MAC palette, I'm gonna put my finger in there and just give it a little pop right there at the center, and just pat that out. That just gives it a little extra dimension. You don't have to do this, of course. It's just, this step's completely optional. But since I have it here with me, I will go ahead and do that. Love that. Now I'm going to take a tiny little smaller, it's a smaller pencil brush. This is from Sigma Pencil E30. Going back into Mulch. And now I'm going to bring that along my lower lash line. I have to use the mirror here. Oh, my eyes are so red today. Tell you, I have been battling pneumonia, allergies, bronchitis. This has been a rough winter. Yeah, I don't think spring will ever come. I live in north central West Virginia, and our weather is, it has just been atrocious. Ready for spring. But spring's not ready to come, I guess, so just have to deal with it. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny in black. To tightline, I almost always do this step. can see that really adds a dimension to the eye and makes your lashes look so much thicker. Then I'm going to use a blue pencil. Forgot to put in my eye drops today, so I'll use a blue pencil to try to balance out that red. And I'll just line my bottom line with that. I hardly ever put black there. I feel like it closes off my eyes too much, but I often do put like a subtle color, blue or plum. For some reason, I can't get white to look right on me, or cream. I don't know, it just looks so jarring. Then I'm blending that out some more. Okay, so there we got my eye look going. Now I'll curl my lashes and add some mascara. Going in with CoverGirl Supersizer waterproof to keep the curl. Oh, I can hear the birds outside. Oh, please let spring be around the corner, right? Hope it's spring where you are. It sure as heck is not here. I saw on the forecast we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow Saturday. That's just not going to do. I feel like Mark Twain. Everybody complains about the weather, but nobody does anything about it. But I feel like I'm about ready to. Guess the only thing I can really do is relocate. Okay, and so that'll hold my curl for the most part. Now I will go in with L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Oh, this eye first. That's all. I'm just going to work, so no need for my lashes to touch my eyebrows today. Now, next step is some, Sloan found this the other day when she was going through my stash to use the products that she wanted, and I had forgotten about it. It's a beautiful blush, and it's perfect for spring or summer, especially if you have bronzer on and you have a sort of a tan look going. Because it just provides a pop of brightness. So I'm going to use that today. I thank Miss Sloan for finding that for me. I'd forgotten about it. So just a little pop right there. And I'm also going to put just a tiny amount on a big fluffy brush, just a small amount. Sort of marry that onto my eye look, just slightly. And then using my powder brush, I'm just going to go over that and blend it, make sure nothing's harsh. Okay, now for my lip look, I'm going to use, oh gosh, it needs sharpened. I think I can make it work one more time. I'm using Lancome Ideal Lip Liner, and like many of you, I got turned onto this by Lisa D1, my friend. She doesn't know she's my friend. Okay, and I'm just going to fill in. As you can see, my lips are so vibrantly colored. It's hard for me to do a nude look. So I'm going to fill in. I don't fill in completely though. Then I'm going to be using the Lancome Nuit and Jouet, I think is Jouet, yeah. Night and Day. Again, a recommendation from Lisa D1. And oh, this is so pretty. It doesn't last. I'll be reapplying this probably 50 times today, but that's okay. And so that's my finished look, and I will get dressed and put my hair down and be off to work. But I hope you give this a try. It's very simple, even though it took me 16 minutes to do it. I see on the monitor, just because I was talking, and if you do it yourself, it takes about 5 minutes. So hope you have a good day. Hope you have a nice spring. Hope we have a nice spring. And until next time, bye.